Hey guys, just wanted to make another video based on Sonic Forces. I know, I said I wouldn't do it, but there's just so many people prematurely judging the game based on something before a huge update. Now, if Skyrim came out and Bethesda said, we're not going to hand out review copies because there's a huge update coming, would you prematurely judge the game completely based on how it is before that update? No, right? Because you respect that brand. Sega has put out some good Sonic games, and I respect them for that. They're still getting along with this new generation of console gaming and how it could be difficult to make a game stable and also make a game fun. I admit that they're kind of unprofessional in that sense, but it's still an update, and they can't release it till the day that it comes out. So I'm just asking you guys, just wait for the update and then judge it. Wait for the complete game, because apparently with version 1.01 it's going to add a 3-stage prequel to the main stories featuring Shadow as the protagonist, and also the supersonic transformation, which is a big deal. Stuff like new avatar outfits, but those are only to support the additional content. But it's also going to adjust the game's balance. Now that's a huge thing, and they're going to adjust certain boss fights and stages. It could be any amount of stages, parts to them, so it could just be most of the game for all we know. And the update is apparently going to fix player character reaction when taking damage. I'm not sure if that was an issue. I didn't really hear anybody speak of that, but at least they're going to fix the game's balance and some of the stages. But this update could ultimately add a more positive spin on some of the negative criticism that Sonic Forces has been getting. The update could do more than they're saying, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see exactly how the game plays after the update. And with any new game, I connect to the internet and I just wait to see if there's an update. Well, I know when I did that with some games, I jumped into it before updating. At some parts, it would freeze during the cutscenes. There would be some major glitches, but also some updates could add balance to the game and make it feel more fluent. Those tweaks could change it for the positive, but we'll have to wait and see. I just think some individuals are jumping too early on this, even though we are one day away from release. I know it's not like super early, but if there's any chance that it could be better, then I would go on that side. I won't go on the side that would choose to prematurely judge it, knowing that it's going to be better tomorrow. And unfortunately, this is the reality when it comes to Sonic games. There are still updates even with this game, and I accept that. Some games just have technical issues or just balance issues, and they fix it in post-development, and it happens sometimes. I accept that. As a gamer, I accept this, but some people are prematurely judging it pessimistically, right? And then their excuse for doing that is saying, well, I don't see why Sonic fans keep on making excuses. I don't think a day one update is a bad excuse. It's crazy how they're reacting to that. If I said that about any other big title and be like, oh, well, you have to wait till the update, then I'm pretty sure they would respect that. But I feel like because it's this specific IP that they're not exactly giving it kind of a will to live. The reason I'm making these videos is not to isolate anyone, not to emphasize how big of a fan I am of the Sonic. It's mainly to add some positivity to it and to the Forces game that's coming out, because honestly, it looked really good to me from the trailers I saw, and it seemed to have looked good to everyone else. But there's this huge majority that seems to doubt every positive comment, article, or anything like that, just because to them it doesn't look quite as good as they want it to. Now, I know Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the oldest IPs out there, and that is probably the reason why its criticism is so borderline harsh. Try not to think pessimistically about it and just be patient. Maybe this could be good, and maybe the update will fix a lot of things. And sure, all of these reviewers, all of these critics, they could be having a momentary satisfying moment for being right and for trying to point out the imperfections of a certain franchise. They only represent a small fraction of what the gaming community is. Most of us really don't care. Most of us just have a good time and accept it. Because if that was false, then microtransactions wouldn't exist. If everyone really are banding together and hating on one thing, just like how undoubtedly they mostly hate microtransactions, then that aspect of a video game that's almost everywhere would not exist. That fact alone should show you how much those bad criticisms, how much they don't matter. But at least give your feedback after the job is done, after they've completely finished the game. So just be respectful and just know that if you wait and then give your opinion about something, your opinion is going to matter that much more. But if you prematurely give your opinion and your criticism, you're most likely just joining the hate and being immature about it. Now, some people are talking about how the game doesn't control in certain ways they want it to. Some bosses are weird. You know, just the experience is just just overall uneven. But my guess is that chances are the update will fix that. And chances are that's the reason why they didn't give out reviews early, because they knew these issues were present. So just wanted to say that. And when the game does come out, I hope you enjoy it. And just wait until that update is finished to play it, just in case it really does affect the gameplay like that. But I'll give my full opinion and full review when the game does come out and when the update drops. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video, and have a good one. Later.